stopping by my channel. This is Anna's Aqua Home, where I sew, craft, and DIY. I love making handmade items for my home and also to give away as gifts. Today I want to show you some of the things I've picked up shopping lately. I got this shelf for Christmas. Specifically to hold my fabric. I kind of had my fabric stuffed different places, and so I got this whole shelf. My husband bought it for me, and it's blue. It's kind of aqua too, so I absolutely love it. But I thought my fabric was going to fill it up, and I thought I'm gonna shrink down my fabric stash so that it just fits on this shelf, so everything is visible and I can see it all and know what I have. I thought I was gonna have to get rid of some fabric to do that, and that is not the case. You can see I still have some room, and then this bin right here is completely empty. So I do have a little bit sitting out, but there was a little bit of room for some more fabric. So of course, I went and hit a Hobby Lobby sale, and I also went to Michael's because they now carry one of my favorite fabrics. So I figured I would show you what I bought. There are some really pretty fabrics. I've seen some of these with other makers and just really fallen in love with them. But some of these fabrics I've never seen anyone use, and I'm kind of surprised by that, but really excited. Most of these I have an idea for what I'm going to be making with them. So first is this beautiful floral fabric. This side might be better. I absolutely love it, and I've seen not as many people use this. I've seen a couple people use it, but it is so pretty. What I love about this fabric is that there is greens and pinks and purples and yellows and oranges. You could match this fabric with so many secondary prints, so I'm really excited for that. I know I need some more green fabrics. I really like that lime green, and I'm really running out on a project that the video hasn't come out yet. I'm making little leaves, and I really didn't have that many. I had 2 green fabrics that were that limey color, so I went and got this fabric, and I think this works really well with this. It's like a plaid, but it is not gingham. It's 100% cotton. It's got just a nice checkered pattern, so I really like those two together. This one, I've seen so many people do it, and some people call it oranges, some people call it peach. I looked on the end of the bolt, and they officially on the bolt call it a peach fabric. So here's the peaches, and it's got like an aqua plaid in the background. I really love this. I'm excited to use this. Yeah, oranges are really big here in Central Florida, so it kind of has that orangey vibe, but whatever, I am really excited to use this fabric coming up. Next, okay, if you've been around this channel for a little bit, you know that I love hexagons. It's one of my favorite shapes. I love the geometric and polka dots, and hexagons are one of my favorite. I found this one. I love it. It's like it reminds me of a flower garden square quilt block. And just yellows and pinks. I want to make a bee project with this, and I know the yellows hexagons will give it that bee vibe, but I wasn't sure if the pink would overpower. I'm still gonna try it, but yeah, I've never seen anyone use this fabric. I've been to Hobby Lobby and I've never seen this fabric. So when I saw it, I was like, yeah, that's definitely coming home with me. It's not aqua, but I love it. This is one I've been thinking about for a while. It's a nice neutral, maybe to like put on the inside of a makeup bag, or just when you want something to go, but just be a nice neutral fabric. I thought this would be nice. It's actually the Lord's Prayer, but I just liked all the writing and how it was just very simple, but it would be a great inside or lining fabric, even for a bag or something. I debated on this. It doesn't really have my colors, but I've just looked at it so many times, I decided to go ahead and buy it. And it is this floral with a music sheet. And it's All Things Bright and Beautiful is the music that it is. It's got little woodland creatures, lots of flowers. He's a little bunny. So it's really cute. I don't have anything in mind for this. It was just so cute, and it kind of goes with some other projects. I've been working on more music themed projects, and I have a few music themed fabrics that I've picked up lately. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, that this one had music and I just had to get it just because I don't know yet what I'm going to do. If you have any ideas for this, definitely let me know. It's kind of like a big print. I'm thinking probably a book sleeve or a Bible sleeve would work well with this because you could really focus on one print. But I don't know beyond that. It's a little too big for a bookmark since it is very wide. I don't know. We'll see. I guess we could do like a little tiny bookmark just on the edge of the fabric with a flower and then an animal. We'll see what I end up doing with this, but that is my Hobby Lobby haul. So not too many fabrics. I just got half a yard of each. I'd rather get lower quantities in more different colors. And I just really love fat quarter projects, half yard, and yard projects. So I figured having half yards of all of these would be really, really nice. Of course, while I was there, I had to pick up more zippers. You can get replacement zippers, like you can buy just this part, but most of them are for size 5 zippers, and I use size 3 zippers. So here's the crazy part. At Hobby Lobby, you can buy an entire long, this is a 22-inch zipper for 99 cents. So it's super big. Or you could buy the little 8-inch zipper for 99 cents. So even though I use a lot of tiny zippers, it's just better for me because I don't want to get an 8 or 14-inch zipper and then need a longer one. So I've just been getting the super long ones, but then only using part of it, so I have a lot left. But I can't find, I've looked a little bit, but everywhere I see that you can get these, just the little pulls, they're for size 5 zippers and not size 3 zippers. So I'm saving all of my zipper pieces, thinking maybe if I got little extra tabs and replacement tabs, I could use them. But for right now, I just get the really long ones, and that way, any size, I'm good. I also got one of the really chunky ones. One of the makers that I watch uses this really chunky, you can see the difference. This is what I have been using for my makeup bags and wallets and stuff. And then this is the size of the next one. So it's much, much bigger. So I'm just going to try and see how I like the chunkier one. It was the same price, still 99 cents. This one's not as long. It's only 14 inches for the chunky one versus this, but they're both 99 cents. So I figured I would go ahead and try it. On my Pinterest, I have saved a couple projects using antique or vintage patterns. Not really antique, but vintage patterns. And so I have used vintage patterns in projects previously. I love using them as gift wrap, and then I want to do a whole video of how you can use vintage paper patterns. So I was at a thrift store and these were 99 cents. So these were really cute. I want to use both the patterns inside and the graphics on the outside. Here is the front. These were in color, and then the back is kind of in black and white. But so if you're interested, coming up on my channel, I'm going to get some more, probably a couple more, since I had ideas and I had one idea. So I picked up 2 patterns just thinking that between the 2 I could do that one idea. And then because I saved that one idea, Pinterest was like, oh, here's all these ideas for these other ones. And I was like, now I need a couple more. But the thrift store that I got them from had plenty, and they were only 99 cents. So I'm probably going to go back. I love like the retro graphics on it. I might get a couple more, but that's also planning coming up. I went to Michael's because Michael's now has fabric, and Michael's had this fabric. This is one of my favorites. I got a yard a while ago. I made a couple projects, and so I went ahead and got 2 yards. It's $5 a yard. I just thought I would be so sad if I ran out of this fabric and wanted to make something and didn't have enough. So I thought, let me go get a couple yards to really stock up so that I can have this fabric for a while. And then I also got just a tiny little polka dot fabric. I like to keep polka dot fabrics of all the rainbow colors, and so I think I just got quarter or third of a yard or something, 12 inches, just to have this on hand. My mom has tons of fabric, and so when I was up there for back before Christmas, she's always getting me fabric and bringing me fabric, but I go shopping in her fabric room, and so I decided when I was up there to grab a few pieces, and some of them are colors I don't normally keep like in stock. I don't really use a whole bunch, but I thought that would be fun. So here's the stack of fabric I got from her. So first of all, one of my sisters, I'm not the only one that likes Aqua in my house. They had done a quilt with these gray and aqua pieces, and they had these leftovers. So they didn't want them. My mom doesn't use these colors, so she went ahead and gave them to me. So lots of different grays, lots of different aquas. There's some gray flower ones, gray polka dot ones. I've used a few pieces here and there already from this stack. Then there's this one with little arrows. Yeah, just lots of little gray and aqua. So I have a whole stash of those that I do a bunch of gray and aqua projects, so that's just kind of restocking. No one there was going to use them, so I went ahead and took them. I grabbed some yellow stripes because I know stripes are really in right now, and a good yellow is always useful. These I'm probably not going to use until the fall, but I did pick up some oranges, and these are a little bit darker than I normally do. I like really bright oranges, but how cute are these orange and aqua? I just think this goes so well for Thanksgiving and for just really around that fall time. So I got some different ones, and I have not used them. I'm probably going to put them in the back, not really use them over the summer, but keep them for August. What I am going to use coming up are some pinks. I got some pinks, and I actually already have a matching one to this pink. I have the aqua in this daisy, and then now I have this beautiful pink in this daisy as well. So I'm excited to maybe use both of these in a project. And then there were a couple more that matched these as well. These were all part of a set. So these are really pretty. They're coming a little orangey, but they're really a coral color. So I really like that. And then my sister needed a black and white makeup bag for Christmas. And so I got her this one. I just have a little scrap of it left, but I can put in a picture showing you how that turned out. And she had a bright orange for the middle of it. So I ended up picking up that while I was up there. And then I told you early in the video that I've been collecting some music fabric, and that's these. So I have some black and white music fabric here, and then I also have some black and white music fabric here. I've already turned these into one makeup bag, and I need to turn it into another makeup bag for someone else. I have all of these different black and white options, so I'm not sure yet whether it's going to be a makeup bag or a tote bag. We'll see what I decide, but I've got lots of fabric to do that with. And then for Christmas, my sister-in-law, I only have one of those, so I can say my favorite sister-in-law got me this beautiful fabric for Christmas. How adorable is this? It's got just the music lines and then all of the florals up top. Again, these florals could match with so many different. You could put green and pink and orange and blue, and just so many different fabrics would match this and complement it really well. And then the music is actually Amazing Grace, the song. Only those who read music could really tell that. But yeah, here's this fabric, and I just absolutely love all those dainty little flowers. So I have a yard of this, so I'm super excited to turn this into something. It doesn't have a ton of aqua, but I just fell in love with this fabric so much. It's more expensive of a fabric than I would normally buy, but I was really excited to say, hey, if you want to send me a gift, this is perfect. So I absolutely love it. That's my beginning of the year, kind of getting a bunch of different fabrics to start the new year off and really get inspired to make a whole bunch of projects. I want to put out 52 videos this year, one a week, and that's my goal. And then last week I didn't put out a video. So I've already missed that goal. So I'm going to try to put out once a week, but who knows? Sometimes life happens. We had a whole bunch of random things last week, one of which was my grandmother's 95th birthday. I was really lucky to grow up with both grandparents in my life, and then three of them, both my grandparents and my one grandmother, have passed on. So I just have my one grandmother, and she's 95 as of yesterday. So that is really, really awesome. We got to go and celebrate her, and of course the nephew came, so we got to see the nephew. So that took the weekend, and I didn't really get to do a lot of video stuff there. And then we had, President's Day was a day off. And so whenever there's a day off, we put stuff in. So it's normally better on Mondays to have nothing special, because Mondays is when I get a lot of my house stuff done, my video stuff done. But yeah, that didn't work either because we were out doing an activity with some friends since some people were off. So I am trying to keep up. I've got several videos that are recorded and I'm just working on editing them. One of them is going to take a lot of editing, but I'm really excited to see all the projects. Let me know. I know in the past I've done like one project per video, but a lot of other makers do multiple projects in one video. So I'm trying to kind of toy with the idea of whether I want to keep going with just one project, one video, or do multiple projects and then put them together into a longer video, which would definitely be harder, a lot more work. But I'm going to see how it goes. So if you like one format over the other, please let me know. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you watching my channel. I hope you got inspired going through all of these beautiful fabrics that I have. Maybe go through your own stash or stop by Hobby Lobby the next 30% off sale. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I hope you'll stop back to see all the projects that I'm going to make with all this beautiful fabric.